Thank you very much, Craig and Angela. What an absolutely crazy day here on the Hill in Fayetteville. Just when you thought you had this coaching search figured out, you know, who was coming, who was going, who said no, who said yes, it's Bret Bielema from Wisconsin, who is your new head hog. Hey, Craig and Angela, I've got something that's the latest for you. Just talk with Brett Good, the former Razorback who now plays for the Packers. He's a world champion. He absolutely loves the hire of Bret Bielema. The thing that I was trying to keep a secret is he's got an Iowa Hawkeye on his left calf. So, like I said, don't tell anybody, but that's something else maybe you don't know. Craig and Angela, it was strange to see head coach Bret Bielema walk out with Jeff Long because I covered him for 5 years at Wisconsin. So see him wearing the Razorback logo was a little bit different, but you know what? It's a good thing because I told you guys last night you would absolutely love this guy, and today I think he got his first win at Arkansas.
Now, 4029 Sports.
Hello again, everybody. Do not believe the hype. John Gruden will not be the next coach of the Hogs, and a new coach will be announced a week or two after the season ends. That, according to my source on the Hill. Under any circumstance, would Bobby Petrino ever come back as the head coach of the Razorbacks? Finally, tonight, I've got some serious news. We haven't forgotten about the search for the new Hogs coach. Talked with a member of the Razorback Foundation at the Hogs basketball game, and he told me they are, quote, close to getting this done.
Pig Suey! I'd say about that small tree right next to the flag.
There's like a million trees back there.
Yeah, but
Which one should I aim at?
closest.
The closest?
We keep football clothes here.
And is it all Razorback stuff?
Oh, yeah. We don't wear orange.
I knew I'd be in trouble. Coming up after the Alabama-Michigan game, we've got so much post-game coverage, we'll make you holler, woo, pig suey. At Razorback Stadium, I'm Mike Jacques, 4029 Sports. Send it back to you.
Pig Suey! With more on how the Hogs are getting ready. Jocko?
Hi, Angela and Derek. Well, Derek, you've seen the Hogs play many times down here in Texas. You know the weather hasn't always cooperated with the Hogs. It's been a little bit chilly and a little bit snowy at times, but this year the Cotton Bowl should be pretty decent. I think if the weather is anything like today, it's going to be a good time for tailgating for the Hogs fans. And of course, inside that big building behind me, Cowboy Stadium, it's going to be 72 and sunny anyhow, so that really doesn't matter, does it?
Now, 4029 Sports.
Hello again, everybody. If you're looking for the latest in Razorback coaching news, I got it right here. Okay, fine, there isn't much going on these days, but that's a good thing. Right now, the course is being played out, and I still expect something to be announced sometime this week. Please stay tuned. Good news for the Hogs and Kobe Hamilton. He was voted the All-SEC first team today, one of the 7 unanimous choices. The kid is a player. Center Travis Swanson and punter Dylan Breeding made the second team, while defensive end Chris Smith was honorable mention. Tyler Wilson was shut out. Oofda. I saw this kid with my own 2 eyes play the game of his life on Saturday in Little Rock, winning a state championship with Greenwood. And now Drew Morgan, my friends, is going to be an Arkansas Razorback. The Bulldog senior originally committed to Arkansas State, but Tim Horton, the Hogs assistant coach, was at the game on Saturday, saw what I saw, and offered the scholarship today.
Yeah, I got a call today, and Coach Horton pretty much just said, hey, I'd like to offer you. I'm sorry for offering you not earlier enough in the season, you know, through the situation we've been through. And I feel bad, but hey, here's your offer. And I was like, I'm all over it, man. That's SEC. How do you give that up? And, you know, I took that to heart, and I prayed a little bit. And my dad was like, this is the right decision. So we took it to the next step, and I'm proud to say that I'm going to be a Razorback.
Very nice kid right there. The Brandon Burlsworth Award was given out today to a very well-deserving winner, Matt McGlowan, a senior quarterback from Penn State. He ends his career at the university breaking a whole bunch of records, including career passing touchdowns with 46. How awesome is that, right? Even better, it was as a walk-on.
To be considered one of the top quarterbacks in Penn State history in the record books is something I'm proud of, and it's a true honor. I'm very blessed. You know, a lot of kids, a lot of big-time scholarship kids that aren't walk-ons think that, you know, when you get to a Division I program, you're there already, everything's gonna be handed to you. And you know, for walk-ons, it's completely different. You have to earn it each and every day, and as a football player, you should want to earn it every day, and that's always the mentality I have. And for kids out there that want to play Division I football, scholarship or not, you have to earn it no matter what.
There you go. The Hogs have lost 3 straight games heading into tomorrow night's game with Oklahoma at the Bud. The Hogs are playing a difficult pre-conference schedule, and Mike Anderson hopes his team gets better because of it.
I'll say it again. It's a big game, as all games are. But this one here, from the standpoint, it's a state that's next door to us, and they got us down there. So this will be a great opportunity for our guys to get better.
Friday Frenzy for basketball again this Friday. It'll be our second show ever. Please join us, and we want you to pick out the game of the week. Go to our website, 4029tv.com, and vote for either Fayetteville, Southside, or Greenwood. Now, keep in mind the announcement could come as early as tomorrow regarding the new head hog. Keep it locked here on 4029 or 4029tv.com. And you can always follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is easy to remember. Write this down, kids. Jacques Sports.
Now, 4029 Sports.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Sports Director Mike Jacques. We've got tons and tons of coverage. We'll get to this game and our Friday Frenzy coverage in just a moment. But first, we got to talk about the Hogs. Big game tomorrow as they travel to South Carolina in a big ball game. The Hogs need to win 2 out of the last 3 games to become bowl eligible. And John L. Smith knows there are some big keys to win tomorrow against the Gamecocks.
A lot of keys. Number one, on both sides of the ball, our ability to run the ball, our ability to do all of those things, keep it away from them as much as we can, step up in the way we play defense. But the biggest part about all of that, or one of the biggest parts, is that we go on the road, mentally focused, and with the idea like tomorrow morning we get up and we have to get better. We have to continue to stay focused, get better mentally.
See, that's the kind of stuff I tell Josh Taylor all the time. You better start listening, people. Hey, big weekend next weekend, Saturday, November 17th. It's our Pigskin pregame. This time, Angela Taylor and I will be live from Starkville. We are going to own Stark Vegas, baby. At 11 a.m., it's Arkansas and Mississippi State only on 4029. And, of course, we'll have live post-game coverage at 6 o'clock. Hey, this Saturday, tomorrow is a big day as well on 4029 and the Arkansas CW. Missouri, you want a chance to see the Tigers take on Tennessee. Tune to the C-Dub at 11 a.m. Louisville and Syracuse at 11 on 4029. West Virginia and OSU at 2:30. And Notre Dame trying to stay undefeated. They will take on Boston College. Well, Mike Anderson and the Hoops team playing their first game that counts tonight as they take on Sam Houston State at Bud Walton Arena. That game begins at 7 o'clock. And Mike Anderson knows from this year's team and last year's team, there's a bit of a difference.
We still have a lot of work to do with this basketball team. The one thing I can say is that I've got a better idea going into the season opener about our team than I did last year. And I think with the trip to Italy, having a chance to play 4 games, practice 10 days prior to that, I thought that's huge for this team, and hopefully it's going to pay off even as we get ready to start, year 2.
Meanwhile, the women's team hosting Jackson State on Elementary Day this afternoon. Plenty of kids having a good time. Look at Fayetteville's own Callie Berna leading the break. She finds Kelsey Hatcher for the open 3, and that's good. Then it's Callie in transition, driving to the rack for the layup. Count it, and a foul. She scored a game-high 22 points. We told you yesterday how good she's going to be, and here's one of her 7 assists to Q Williams for 3. Williams had 17 points. Arkansas wins easily by a final score of 97-58. Now let's talk about our game of the week. Greenwood and Little Rock Fair. The Bulldogs are 10-0 this season. They've won 34 games in a row. That's awesome. One of the best streaks in the country, and they're led by junior quarterback Jay Burgess. It's perfect passing last week against Russellville, 15 for 15. You can't get better than that, people. I checked. And then there's all-purpose back Drew Morgan. He's just a touchdown machine. Josh Taylor will be here live during the Frenzy tonight at 10:15. And speaking of the Friday Frenzy, plenty of games to get to besides our game of the week. Mountainburg hosting a game. I'll be there. People stop by, say hello. Bring a sign that says my name. I'll give you a T-shirt. Greenland hosting a game as well. Hackett taking on Poyen. West Fork and Paris. That's going to be a great game. Crossit and Prairie Grove. Prairie Grove tries to remain undefeated. Little Rock Central will take on Harbor, and Farmington will take on Newport. So plenty of games, you guys, tonight at 10 during our Friday Frenzy. It's been a great year. This will be our last Frenzy of the year. It's playoff time, baby. Be ready.
Riley King is just like every other 8-year-old girl. She likes to have fun. But what sets Riley apart? She has Asperger's syndrome.
Asperger's syndrome is a form of autism. It's one of the highest functioning forms of autism, and it's really just a social disorder where the children are just socially awkward, sometimes, you know, overly friendly, or sometimes stray away from friends.
Then the physical coordination, the hand-eye coordination, she's struggled with. Is one of the reasons why I wanted to get her involved in sports here, is just to hopefully develop that and improve it instead of coddling her, and you know, I'll just get her out into the real world and, you know, let's learn, let's live and learn.
Good job. Learning how Riley reacts to different situations helps Don and Crystal learn how she develops. By signing up for softball and Gentry, it also helps her fit in with the rest of the kids.
I know that, you know, putting them into situations where they can develop socially is a good idea. And so when softball signups came to be, I came and talked to the lady registering everybody and just explained to her our situation, you know, and I just told them we need an understanding coach. She doesn't really know the game, but I want her to be able to get out there and have fun. And so she knew exactly, you know, who she wanted to put Riley on their team. And she has developed amazingly through softball and socially, and everybody's been so supportive.
And for Riley, she's fitting right in.
Well, it makes me feel like I'm gonna win and like I'm gonna have lots of friends from that. It just makes me feel really special.
While she may not have hit a home run in this game, her first hit ever was a home run.
It felt really good, exciting. All the people were standing up and cheering.
Oh, that's awesome. So how did that make you feel?
Pretty excited.
Ah, goodness. I mean, it's probably a good thing I had sunglasses on the day she hit her home run. I didn't want anybody to see Dad cry.
Playing softball may have its ups and downs, wins and losses, but life on the diamond has been a gem for Riley's development.
Just to know that she's getting out there and trying her best, and she wants to hit the ball, and she doesn't always do it, but she just, you know, comes away with a smile, doesn't ever get discouraged, and so it just makes me very proud.